guys. My name is Oluwatoyo of Joseph. Welcome to Learning with Pro. Now, week 5, I will be talking more about candlestick pattern. Now, I want you to understand that there are many types, there are many candlestick patterns in the forex market. There are many, very, very many. But today we'll be looking at just few important ones. I know that yes, it will be very, very important to us in our course of trading and the most frequent ones. Moving on, we have the first one, have the hammer. What is an hammer? A hammer candlestick. An hammer is a single candlestick bullish reversal pattern. This occurs after a prolonged downtrend. Ideally, there should be a gap down. Open and bars should be pushed up to push the price as they continue of a down move. At this point, bulls should overcome bears. You know that bulls is a buy, candlestick, and a bear that the sell candlestick. That means buy and sell position. And push the price higher and make close near to the opening price. The candle is from your progress. Shall be having a small body, a big lower shadow, and a negligible small upper shadow. Ideally, the lower shadow should be at least the length of the body. The color of the body can be either green or red, but if the body color is green, then the hammer is considered a little more bullish. As the bull were strong enough to close the price higher than the opening price. Okay. This is the example of a hammer. Now, what this hammer means is that the bull is taking control, and as it has said, this hammer is most of this hammer when it's like it's formed after a downtrend. That means to start a new source. We call it source. That means the candle which initiate a new trend after a downtrend, or maybe if it's an uptrend. No, if it's an uptrend, the candle that initiate a new trend. That means the candle at which the new trend stand, at which the downtrend stand, is called the source. So hammers are used to initiate trend. Now, understand that when we are talking about candlestick, we talk about opening, closing price. Now, if you remember, if the price close below the opening price, it is a sell. That means it's a bear candle. It's a bear candle. But if the closing price closed above the opening price, above the opening price, then it is a blue. So then it is a blue candlestick. It is a blue candle. That means the price is going up. That means the price is going up. Price is going up. If you don't understand, you can go back and check my video about the candlestick pattern. About candlestick, I explained about candlestick very well. History of candlestick very well in the video. You can just check it out, and please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get more and more notification when I upload a new video. Now, about this. Now look at that we talk about wick. Wick are also referred to as shadow. How they refer to as shadow? Wick are also referred to as shadow. So we can call it wick, or we can call it shadow. Now, to identify a hammer, the down wick or the down shadow will be twice of the body. This is the body. The body contains the opening and the closing price. Now the down wick will be as twice as the body. This body, now if we put it into two, put another body here and put another body. See that this link is longer than it. That's how identify an hammer. And most especially if you see a hammer form, That means there is a inverse. There wants to be a change in the price. There wants to be a change in the price. There wants to be a change in the price. There wants to be a change in the price. This calls confirmation of validation of a pattern. A high, sorry, a a the eye of a eye like candle without validation has no significance. If the price move above the eye of the hammer, a buy trade can be taken with a stop loss below the lower of the below the lower of the candle. Now, these are used to confirmation. You know, I told you that at least for it to enter a trade, you must have at least different 5 or 2 strategies that confirm this trade. Now, this can also serve as confirmation. This can also serve as confirmation. When you see a hammer after a downtrend, and you see a hammer candlestick like this pattern form, and you see the price close at this particular at this particular level. See how price close at this particular level, then you can know that okay, this is a new, this is a I say this is a new trend. The new trend, that means the market wants to enter a uptrend. The market wants to get into a uptrend. Moving on to shooting star. Now, shooting star is just like a mirror image of the hammer candles. First, there should be a sustained uptrend. You know, remember in the hammer there is first of all a downtrend. Now in a shooting star there is the uptrend, and then there has to be a gap up opening. The bull should push the price higher in the initial part of the day. Now later in the day, bears should take in control of the stock and push price down. Eventually, the closing price should be very close to the opening price, resulting in a candle with a small green or red body, a big upper shadow, and a small uneligible lower shadow. The upper shadow of the candle should be at least twice the length of the body. Now, a confirmation of the shooting star pattern come if the price move below the lows of the candle within next 2 or 3 candles. On confirmation, a short trade should be taken with stop loss above the highs of the high candle. A shooting star pattern with a red body is considered slightly more bearish than with a green body. It is often observed that shooting star candlestick pattern acts as a bearish reversal and trigger a down move. Now you can see shooting star. It lies close above the opening price. This is the opening price. See that it close above the opening price. So above the opening, and the upper wick is times 2 of the body. You put this body here. Here you can get 2 of this body out of this wick. See, that's why I call it the eye. The upper wick is candle. So now, this pattern are always formed after a downtrend. So after a uptrend. Sorry, hammers is after a downtrend. Note they are inverse. They are inverse to each other. Shooting star is after a uptrend, while hammer is after a downtrend. This refers to as, you can refer to as source. It refers to them as source. That means the candlestick at which the pattern or the trend change is referred to as source. So shooting star acts as a source, and hammers also act as a source. Moving on to inverted hammer. Now, inverted hammer is a single candlestick bullish reversal pattern. This pattern appears after a sustained downtrend. At the beginning of the day, there should be a gap down open. However, bulls should push the price higher during the course of the day. Eventually, the bear should push the price lower during the course of the day and close near the opening price. They close near the opening price. This should be the opening price. This should be the opening price. Close here. If something counts, you should have a small body. The upper wick should be at least twice the body of the candle, and the lower shadow should be quite small. You see, quite small or negligible in size. If the body is green, it's relatively bullish. Then if it is red, if you look at the inverted hammer, as the name suggests, that's it. That's it. The price close above the opening price. But if you check for hammer, see, price close below the opening price. So that's why you call it inverted hammer. This also can be used as source. I see. Confirmation comes when the price move above the high. So when price move above the high, I don't know, okay, this there's already a change in the market. You can see the difference is the opening and the closing price for the hammer and the inverted hammer. Now, Angema. Angema is a single candlestick bearish reversal pattern. This appears after a sustained up move. That means after a uptrend. The candle look like a hammer. Only difference is that it appears at the top of an uptrend. This candle should have a small body at the top and a lower shadow at least the length of a body. That's it. Angema is the inverted pattern of a shooting star. That's it. Now if it's for shooting star, the body will be here, then the wick will be up. So just like an inverted pattern for the shooting star, but they still work the same thing. If you see an Angema pattern after a uptrend, you know that okay, there is a change. That means the market will be going a downtrend. Okay. Two of them work together. Inverted and hammer work together, while shooting star and Angema, they are inversal. Like the candles are inversal, but they do the same work. Now a bullish engulfing pattern. This pattern is very, very important. We have the bullish engulfing pattern, we have the bearish engulfing pattern, and this is most of the pattern that you see almost every of the trader trade. Why? Because it's I can give you guarantee that is 99% sure. Anytime you see it in a trade and the trade is at a key level, remember, maybe either be a resistance or a support level, is 99% sure. Even by this, only this pattern can use it to enter a trade. Only this bullish engulfing pattern and bearish engulfing pattern. Now, it's just simple to identify them now. To identify a bullish engulfing pattern, you first of all see a red candlestick form. That means a second candlestick. That means the price close below the opening price. This is the opening price there. That's close below the opening price. Now if you now see a green or a bullish candlestick form, that means price close above the opening price. This is the opening price. Price close above the opening price. That's just the difference between a bullish and a bearish candlestick pattern. And if you still don't understand, you can go back to our previous video about candlestick pattern. I explained it very well. Now, the candlestick pattern, for it to be a bullish engulfing pattern, that means the bullish candlestick pattern must cover the bearish candlestick pattern. That means it must be higher. You can see the body must be higher. I'm not talking about the wick now. The body must overshadow the red candlestick pattern. That's just it, as simple as that. It must overshadow it. It must overshadow it. You can see it will overshadow it. Then be that, and if it's at the key level, with that you can just enter the trade. You can just enter the trade and put your stop loss around this area. So in case price come down, you can just put your stop loss around this area. Advise you so that you cannot lose, so that you won't lose too much of your money. But it is very, very, this pattern do work. I've seen it work many of the times, especially at key level. If it's at key level, it works most of the time. And if it's for bullish engulfing pattern, it's the same thing. It's just that it's the inverse. It's the inverse of it. That is the the bearish engulfing pattern is the inverse of it. That is, you have a green candlestick pattern, that is a bullish candlestick pattern. Then we have a red candlestick pattern overshadow the green candlestick pattern, it's overshadowed, that means the candlestick body is longer than it, then you can know that okay, that is a downtrend, that is a down move, that is a sell, that is a sell in the market. Just as simple as that. That's just the major candlestick that we'll be talking